So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! What to say about it? So I actually am just getting into it right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good show. I remember as a kid just seeing glimpses of it, but I wasn't really a fan of it actually. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan, but I do respect it actually, mostly because of the cards. I don't know, I just thought the design of the cards looked really darn cool. Even they still look cool till this day. Like holy crap, they really are awesome. And a matter of fact, the cars were so big in Japan that apparently they actually used the whole card idea in so many other shows. For example, Kamen Rider Ryuki actually uses the whole card idea, except it doesn't spawn monsters, it spawns weapons like sword bands or all that kind of crap. Also, Ultraman actually did the same thing, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious, like man, Japan really loves cars. Well, anyway, so yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a really big hit in Japan, in America, basically all over the world. That I'm still shocked there's never ever been new Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows. Like, if it's so popular, why in the world there's not new shows? Like, Pokemon was so except it got so many shows, including Pokemon Journey on Netflix. So why in the world there was not like much Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows now? Who knows? So yeah, for the longest of time, Yu-Gi-Oh is still a classic, and it was so awesome that apparently other companies basically made their own Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, except they did a little bit different. Basically, we should call them ripoffs, but they're not, but whatever, you could just call them ripoffs. That's what I'm calling. But anyway, today I'm going to be talking about two ripoffs of Yu-Gi-Oh that apparently I freaking hated as a kid, and I still hate it now. First, let's talk about Bakugans. Yeah, Bakugans. What to say about it? It's basically Yu Gi Oh!, but you literally use balls. Tiny balls to be exact. Also, in McDonald's, when it got so popular, they actually made the balls bigger. And yeah, I do not know why in the world they actually put that in a Happy Meal. It's just so pointless. It's a pointless toy, even as a kid. But anyway, so yeah, basically it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but you use tiny balls. Basically, you throw it, and apparently there's like a little button, and apparently presses it, and it forms like some kind of like a little transform type thing. And of course, in the show, a monster pops out. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the monsters in this actually are pretty cool. My favorite is actually this dragon thing. Like, that dragon, not gonna lie, is the one that really caught my eye than the others, actually. Like, it's mostly because I just love dragons. I just love dragons so much. So I'm guessing that's actually one positive I gotta have to say about the show. It's just that dragon. As for the rest of the show, it was okay. Like, that's all I gotta say. It was okay. Like, it's a show that I don't really much recommend, but if you actually are interested, this is actually a good look. Actually, you don't really have to buy the DVD because shockingly, there's actually the whole entire series is actually on YouTube. No joke. I'm very shocked it actually did not got copyright. Actually, like holy crap, that is I did expect it actually. But anyway, if you're interested, go check it out. I'll put the playlist in the description. But like I said, it's not really a recommendation show. But if you are curious, just check a look. But yeah, so yeah, you could definitely tell in my tone, I was definitely not into the show at all. Not even the toys, just nothing about Bakugan at all. But one thing, it wasn't annoying. Like it was definitely not annoying. But you know what is annoying? The next one I'm gonna be talking about. That's by far the most annoyingest thing that I cannot believe it. That's been all over the place. That I can't believe it. It's still going on till this day. And that is Blin Blade. Oh my god. What to say about Blin Blade? It is by far the most annoying and the most freaking overrated thing in existence. I thought it died out when I was a kid. I remember I actually have a VHS copy of it, of Beyblade as a kid. And I thought it was just one of those one-time things and it fails and then boom, over. But no, it freaking was a huge success. It was a huge darn success that I cannot believe it is still going on till this day. Bakugan is also going on till this, still going on till this day. But at least that one I could definitely accept it. But this, oh my freaking darn goodness gracious, this thing sucks. Like, it was so annoying, okay? Now, if you're asking what the actual heck is Beyblade, I know I keep calling it Blade, but that's what I actually kept calling when I was a kid, and I'm still calling it till this day. So, yeah, Beyblade is basically this thing that basically you have this little toy or whatever this thing is. Basically, there's this little thing you actually have to hold, and there's this little spinny top. You put the spinny top in the toy like so, and with it, it actually has this little zippy or whatever this thing is that basically latch onto it. And when you actually are ready, you basically pull the zippy thing so fast, and of course the little top thing, it lets it go. That's basically how you play. But you have to do it at the same time because this is actually a two-player game. Later in the series, it became 4-player, 5-player, 6, 7, or basically whatever how many players they are. But I totally just remember it's always been 2. So yeah. Now, if you're asking what's so annoying about this, well, it's basically not just the show, but the toys. Oh my goodness gracious. How in the world is this thing so awesome? All you basically do is just basically zip it, and of course the top thing just keeps spinning, and which one bases the last one standing wins. That's basically what it is. That's basically what this darn thing is. How in the world is this thing so freaking popular? And apparently, these toys are so popular in my school. Like, I remember basically in the cafeteria waiting for my teachers, and then while that, I see a bunch of kids playing Beyblade in the tables. Like, what the actual heck? Why is this thing so popular? So yeah, if you could tell, I am a big hater on Beyblade. Like, I've been a hater since I was a kid, and I still am now. But gratefully, when middle school came, I never got to see kids play Beyblade ever again. And as for the show itself, well, it got out of Cartoon Network. Where is it now? I have no idea. I have no idea where it is, and I just don't care. Kind of actually reminds me of Pokemon. Like, it used to be a Cartoon Network, but then later came to Disney XD and then later to Netflix. At least Pokemon was better than Beyblade. But anyway, so yeah, that was basically the two ones I hate. Bakugan, I don't really hate that much, but Beyblade is the one that I hated so dearly much. It is something I would definitely never actually ever want to look back to. Like, oh my god, it is so freaking darn annoying, okay? Like, I don't get it. Why is it so popular? And I just don't get why Beyblade is such a big deal and why is it so awesome. Now, if any fans of Beyblade that is watching this, if you guys like it, that's okay. Like, that's okay if you guys like it. But for me, I just never liked it. I just never get the point. Why do people like it so much and why is it so freaking popular, okay? I just never get it back then and I never got it now. So guys, I hope you enjoy my ranting on the two things that I hated. That's basically our Yu-Gi-Oh! Ripoffs, but they're not really, but I just call them that because it reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! A little, but yeah, you basically get the point. Like Bakugan, I actually never hated that much, but freaking Beyblade, oh my goodness, it's so freaking like overrated that I never get why do people like it, okay? So guys, this is Q2 signing out, and I hope you enjoyed this.